Hello and welcome to the Harry Hugh Golf channel. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to this video once you've watched it. This is a first of a new series. It's called Range Ramble. It's hosted on the driving range with people who are playing golf because they just got into it, because they've been playing it for years, and finding out about their stories. And the first episode is with Calfreezy, who's obviously a very well-known YouTuber, and he's just taken up golf since he's been in lockdown. So let's hear his story, let's see what clubs he's using, see how well he strikes the ball. Please do drop a like, comment and subscribe on the channel. We're trying to grow, and yeah, take it away.
I don't know, it never feels clean. Like, you know, with the 7-iron and stuff, it feels like it hits nicely. This one, it always just feels like I've scuffed it.
4-irons are difficult. It sounds good off the place though.
That one's good. Oh, it's not even popping up.
So what's got you into golf? Why now as well?
I'm cracking on, you know. What got me into golf was Reev, actually. Reev told me, he was like, oh, we should go to the range, and I was like, I haven't hit a golf ball in ages.
But you used to play?
Yeah, when I was younger, when I lived around, that's because my mum was always really into it, and she used to drag me around. I used to like cry and scream, because I didn't have the patience for it. But now I feel like I have the patience for it. Well, I say that now, but watch, I'll be snapping clubs and all sorts.
But you just got a new set of clubs delivered?
Yeah.
Or coming on the way?
They're on the way. They've taken a sweet time though, and it's starting to annoy me, but
what have you got?
Golf's all about patience, so maybe this is the first test.
maybe this is the test. Yeah. What have you bought? For the golf fans out there?
Mizuno irons.
Yeah.
The JPX
919?
921? Is that one? 921?
What have I got there? Because I got last year's model.
It just says, oh yeah, you got the JPX 919. I don't think it's the 919. I think it's like the 921.
Any modifications? Yeah,
they extended the shaft for me. I appreciate that, fellas. And they put in a different shaft actually, like not it's like a black one. It's slightly lighter.
A graphite shaft or a steel shaft?
No, I think it's still steel.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Black's cool.
But yeah, no, they look awesome, and then they sorted out the grip. So I'm excited just to have them and actually be able to use them instead of talking about them. But these are the closest things I've got to them. So
yeah, they are, and they're fat. So I've got fat steel shaft.
Yeah.
Slightly fatter grip than normal.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the 919.
Nice,
yeah, it is nice, a bit spongy. And then yeah, I went and got these tested like, yeah, it must have been a year ago. So I hit so many different irons and these came out the best.
Yeah, exactly. I did that thing where you sort of stand in front of the projector and it feels really strange.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you hit a blade? Did they get you to hit a blade?
No. But he could tell I was in no position to be hitting a blade.
I was also in no position to hit a blade, and I said I just want to hit a couple of shots, just see what it feels like. Never again.
Really,
the sweet spot is so small, right. But if you hit it, I hit 10 shots, 9 duffs, left, right, and then 1 out the middle. Oh,
is it really?
It feels just different.
It makes me want to try it though.
But it's so hard.
Yeah.
You got a nice swing. Really nice swing.
Thank you.
What age?
Thank my mum for that.
What age did you take it up?
Oh, how old would I been? So it was when I lived in Egypt, so I probably was like 12, 13.
Do people know you lived in Egypt?
Yeah, that's I used to live in Vietnam, Russia, Egypt. So my mum used to go around golfing there, and then she would drag me around, and I would just be kicking and screaming because I hated it. But she said, "You'll thank me later," and I said, "I won't be thanking you later because I'm never playing this game again." 10 years later, here we are on the driving range making golf videos. So I guess my mum wins again.
What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses?
The strengths? Probably actually my irons, I reckon.
You do strike the ball brilliantly.
Yeah. So I would say my irons are probably the best part of my game. Not necessarily the 4 though.
Let's get the 7 back out. So I got my...
Anything from about 6 up, I'm alright. There we go.
You hit this really nicely. People will be very envious of that swing.
You reckon? See, the thing, I
Honestly.
haven't actually seen it because I haven't made any videos, so I don't really know.
I think you're going to look back on it and go, I look quite good. Got two angles over here, front and back.
It's alright. I've watched my man Rick Shields, and he gave me a little pointer or two, and so it's definitely fixed the slice when it comes to the irons. So the irons are better, but the driver is my arch enemy.
I got you hitting a 3-wood pretty well.
Yeah, no, the 3-wood's okay. Sometimes I think what it is I try to hit it too hard, and
That's,
then things just go a little bit wonky because you think the driver should be absolutely breaking through the back of the range there, and then, well, it ends up hitting the O2. So
With all your clubs, you're peaking about here, which is very unlike a beginner golfer or someone who's getting into the game now. Like, it's, like I was saying earlier, that's normally something that they hit very low. Let's see if I can get any sort of data here. This is 7-iron. 7-iron, 155. Lots of YouTubers are getting into it because it's a pastime that you can do with mates in a lockdown scenario.
yeah, I've been dragging Ethan into it a little bit.
Well, he lives very close, right?
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's him because I think he would enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't know if he has the patience. He's a very impatient person.
But he likes his fitness, and that takes patience and hard work and grit.
That's also lifting heavy things and yeah.
But hitting the ball hard is macho.
It is, but that's not necessarily always the correct way to
That's
play
true.
golf.
That's true.
So we'll see. I hope it's Ethan though, because yeah, like you said, he lives just down the road, and it'd be great to be able to play with someone.
The other Cal not interested. Harry not interested.
Harry, you know what? Harry's been down the range with me a few times, and he's going to get a lesson as well. I've convinced all these boys to get it, because then once things start going your way, you'll enjoy it a lot more.
Also because, all you boys are between the age of like 24 and 30, let's say.
Yeah.
So if you can all get to a point where you can get round 18 over, then you'll enjoy it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And this is the time to learn.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. While everyone else is learning, you should learn as well.
It's exactly what I say about people getting driving lessons.
Yeah.
Learn at 17,
Yeah,
when everyone
as soon
else
as you
is.
can, because I learned a little bit later on, and it was a real drag, and I kept putting it off and off and off. But if everyone around you's doing it, then you might as well just get it done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully,
And you can make it a competition at the same time.
exactly, who can do it? I mean, I would have definitely lost that. My driving test didn't go too well.
But with golf, even more competitive, even easier to see, and you can start taking money off each other.
Well, that's exactly it. Me and Reev have had a few bets. There's been a few dinners on the line.
Yeah, I like that.
Unfortunately, I've yet to get a dinner paid for, but he's had a few dinners on me. There's a lot of nice Scottish courses, so I'd like to almost do like a bit of a tour. Take Reev with me and go on a little Scotland tour.
Like how can we get more people into golf on YouTube? Just because it's so simple,
Well,
and it always makes good videos. Like people enjoy watching it because it's competitive.
Yeah, the brands suck at promoting golf to young people. That's the first thing.
Yes, agreed.
They absolutely suck. So if you work at a brand and you're watching this video, you suck. But I'll tell you how you can not suck is by working with younger people, and well, that's pretty much it really. Just work with, whether it be YouTubers, Instagram people, there's lots of them. Now that I've gone looking, because I'm trying to get better at the game myself, there's loads of them, there's loads of young people, but I'm just not seeing any of the brands working with them. All I'm seeing them is videos with the tours, the pros on
The pros,
tour,
yeah.
which is fine, which is great. I love the videos as well, I watch them, but it's not what I need, it's not right.
Is that you?
It wasn't me, I'm over there.
So I would like to see them just branch out and try and get people that aren't into golf.
Yeah, because it's so casual, and I think the beauty of it is that everyone thinks they have to be really good, and they watch the Masters once a year, and they feel like that's how good they need to be in order to enjoy it. And as long as you've got mates of a similar skill level, even if you're all rubbish, it's still competitive. And it's very difficult at the late 20s, where you play less five-a-side football and you just have less competitive things going on in your life.
Yeah.
So it's quite a nice competitive thing to have.
It was crazy because I remember what right at the beginning, I was watching one of Rick Shield's videos. I had it on in the background, but I was storying about something completely different. And in an old replies to the story were, "Is that Rick Shields in the background?" So, and then I was like, how the hell does my audience know about this bloke? And he just came on autoplay. I didn't even know who he was. So I did some digging, and then I was literally there just like, there's probably so many of like potential audience of my audience that would be up for playing golf, that would really like to get into it, and so many that where there's opportunities for YouTubers to pop up that are doing golf.
I also think that lockdown has forced a lot of young people to look at alternatives of going out with mates, right? And this is obviously a great way to do that.
My only complaint about golf
is the people in the clubs.
Is it? Well, yeah, but it's also that it's spinning.
Yeah, it's
so
expensive.
for younger people, it is tough to get into the sport if you don't have a bit of money.
Yeah, entry level. To get a set of clubs is gonna, especially nowadays, like a driver's gonna set you back like 250 quid if you get a new one. That's where things like Golf Bidder are good.
Yeah.
You can go and
I went on that site.
you can go and actually get a decent second-hand set of clubs, sorry, for like less than a few hundred quid, and a decent set.
And we just went to a shop with Ethan to get his first set of clubs, and we managed to get like a full set for, I think it was, well, the irons and stuff were all about like 250, 300, and then he decided himself he wanted to spend more on the driver and the putter, so that bumped up the price. But like you said, the driver itself is going to cost you sort of like 200 quid.
Yeah, my girlfriend just bought a new driver for 250 quid. It's like, the ladies' clubs never used to be that expensive.
Yeah, so for younger people, it's really difficult.
And it's not cheap to go and play courses.
No, that's exactly right. I mean, I'm not, I'm going to pretty good courses, but at the same time, it's still costing me 30, 35 quid to go for the round. And then, if you want the buggy or whatever, it's like another 30 quid in bowls that you've got to think about. Like, trust me.
Oh, it comes, yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, the bowls rack up. So.
Yeah, it can quickly become 100 quid.
Yeah.
Food, drinks, wind on the round, things like that.
Yeah. So. It is what it is.
No, it took me so long to get into
I'm sure there's people that are far more knowledgeable about it than me.
Well, that's the other way.
I mean, and now we're in the Thames. At least that one didn't slice off to the right.
There is no better driving range in London. I don't think there's a better driving range in the UK than this place.
Admittedly, this is the only driving range I've been to in the UK. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so pretty.
There we go.
That's lovely. Look at that. He's delighted with that.
I want to see.
You want to see numbers, do you?
No, but now the problem is, now that I've done this, it's not gonna happen, is it?
I said about 3 or 4 years ago, we were talking about the fact that all driving ranges needed this to advance, get people into the game, and
that's why Harry and those guys came down, is because they weren't just going to come here to hit balls. There needs to be some sort of game element to it.
Yeah, or just be able to see how far it went.
Yeah.
The problem with driving ranges before is you just hit a ball 100 yards forward and you had no idea if it was good, no idea where it went, how it finished.
There. I think that might be the furthest.
It's a big claim. It's a big claim.
With this one, it's going too high.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it far enough, hitting it that high. Yeah, it's definitely the furthest.
So how can we get more big YouTubers, younger guys making great golf content? Because you can do so many different games. Like obviously, what I'm going to do with the mini golf series is so accessible for anybody. But getting people to play like par 3 courses and actually, after a few lessons, be half decent, I think it goes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think with golf, that you do have to have that initial first few lessons.
Yeah.
So that you at least know what you're doing, and it's going at least in a direction that you want it to go. Because as soon as that starts happening, that's when I call the bug. Is when you go around, you might go around 9, 18 holes, and all it takes is that one shot to go exactly where you want it to go.
Exactly.
And instantly I'll put my next tee time. You know what I mean? So
it literally is one shot of each type, one putt, one chip, one iron shot, and one driver, and you're like, over the course of an 18 holes, it's like, you're in.